They had knocked it down from 20 bucks to 15, and turns out it was jam-packed, full of PlayStation games.
My mom played this a lot with me growing up. It's a juicy bitch.
Dude, they put plastic all around this can.
Yeah, that's how Boston America. Actually, a lot of all of them's that way now.
Why? I guess
It's
recycle them.
It's a can, kind of. It'd make it easier for them to. They ain't got to buff them. Now they can just strip them down.
Yeah, but what about the plastic you're putting around it, dude? You're hurting the environment.
I think it's recyclable though.
0 calories, dude.
Yeah, most energy drinks are now. Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of the Sandbox.
SP.
There we go. Grape freeze.
Sour peach rings. Red Con 1 energy drink. Never had this until now. It's kind of bland.
It's not bad. The grapes, not bad. How's the peach ring?
It's alright.
You want to try some of this in your signature cup?
My sippy cup.
It's clear.
Yeah, most of them are
Oh,
now.
that's cool.
you don't get out of the house very often, do you?
Yeah, I don't dabble. I mean,
yeah.
I got nothing. Yeah, cheers. It's completely empty.
It's not that sour.
All right.
I mean, it's like sour, but it's not like, grab you by the ding dong or nothing. Oh,
Peachy.
these are kind of light me.
Probably would have been more sanitary if we poured it and then drank out, but whatever.
Yeah.
I can taste your beard.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. That's not bad. Red Con 1 Grape Freeze, not a sponsor. We just bought these on the way back to the crib and thought we'd try something a little different.
We picked up this big old bitch. This is the new Coca-Cola orange cream.
Coca-Cola. It's not much with the orange cream. Kind of shake it up. You shake well before you.
Yeah.
Maybe like while we're doing videos and stuff, we'll start trying new shit.
I think it would be better if these were gross.
Yeah,
Smells good.
it's not bad. It has more of a Coke flavor and then a little bitty orangey citrus taste.
I taste vanilla Coke. It
Huge
tastes
fan
like
of-
vanilla Coke to me with like a aftertaste of orange. Hold on. Orange vanilla Coke. Orange vanilla flavored. Yeah, okay.
That's
That
why I
makes
said
sense.
Vanilla. Okay.
I dig it. I like it better than a lot of the last few Coke flavors that's came out. Let's get on with the games. I've got the most sought after video game of 2025. And that is, for the Sega Genesis, Bugs Bunny Double Trouble.
Looney Tunes games are fun.
It looks fun. I looked up a gameplay of it. It looked pretty fun.
Platformer.
Yes. Most Looney Tunes games are platformers.
I was on Facebook one day. I was scrolling around and I seen somebody selling something, so I actually had to get this shipped from New York. It is a Sony PlayStation CD wallet. They had knocked it down from 20 bucks to 15, and I bought it.
All right.
And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll give 15 bucks. It was like $6 or so dollars shipping. I got it, and turns out it was jam-packed, full of PlayStation games. I'm gonna show you all these games pretty quick. Crash Bandicoot Warped for PS1.
AKA Crash 3.
The Next Tetris and NFL Blitz.
It's Tetris.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and Frogger 2.
They're the two of the two.
Two of the twos. Namco Museum Volume 3 and Street Skater.
Namco Museum is cool. You never find Namco Museum Volume 2. It's always 1 and 3.
Knockout Kings 2000 and Centipede.
Nah.
X-Men Mutant Academy 2 and Crash Bash.
Dang, this Crash Bash is like a Mario Party clone. Good stuff.
Boombots and X-Men Mutant Academy.
I have Mutant Academy. I don't know what the fuck Boombox is though. Boombox. That's a real treat.
Ball Breakers and Spot Goes to Hollywood.
Spot Goes to Hollywood. That is a promotional tie-in for 7-Up.
Bubsy 3D and
Yuck.
Game Day 97.
Bubsy 3D is hated. I own that game, but people hate it.
Do you know why?
It's just not that great.
And last but not least, All-Star Racing 2. And it also came with a few manuals. X-Men Mutant Academy 2. Game Day 97. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. And then NFL Blitz.
I got some PS2 titles. SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1. I like these compilation discs like this. Have all these old school games on it. It has Metal Slug, Godzilla, Save the Earth. I can't remember if this is the one people crap on or not, but it's Godzilla. It's collectible. 50 Cent, Bulletproof. I remember when this game came out, but I never actually played it. So
it's kind of like
shooter.
Yeah, shoot 'em up, kind of Punisher type game. Like kind of resembles the Punisher a little bit. You're running around.
Yeah. On a PS3, I've been collecting compilation discs for a while. Metal Gear Solid: The Legacy Collection.
I have never played any Metal Gear Solid games.
Let me tell you, the first Metal Gear Solid game that came out for PS1, it actually wasn't the first, but it was the first Metal Gear Solid game.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy Josh used to play the hell out of this game. But it's also got the Metal Gear games for like NES on here. And I've never actually played those, so it's gonna be a real treat.
I met somebody in Nashville and picked up some games for my favorite console. I'm gonna start off one by one. There are 9 of them. Air Force Delta.
That's one of your favorite games?
My consoles. One of my favorite consoles. Hell no. It's just a fucking flight simulator. Then I have Rippin' Riders.
Rippin' Riders. Riding
Snowboarding.
rippers. Sometimes they're hit, sometimes they're miss.
A lot of these just look beautiful, dude. I mean, they
Right,
look like they were hardly played.
Riding rippers. It kind of looks like a Cool Borders kind of clone.
Space Channel 5. Would you say it's a cult classic?
Fuck, I don't know. I've never heard of that game.
San Francisco Rush 2049.
That's been ported to like so many consoles.
Yeah.
I think it's on 64.
It started off as an arcade game, right?
There's a bunch of different Rush games.
Okay, so I knew I heard of Rush before. Yeah, you typically Midway Arcades game. Sega Smash Pack Volume 1. I've already got this.
We can build a fucking house.
Yeah, there's a lot of these.
With all the copies.
But there's some cool games on here, you know. There's actually a wrestling game on here.
Which one?
Wrestle War. Wasn't the South Park game that I was wanting, but this one is South Park Chef's Love Shack.
It's kind of like a party game.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. It's kind of like a what do you call it? Like a game show. It's like a game show
Yeah, it's
game.
trivia kind of thing. I got it on PS1.
This was
Rally.
actually the Dreamcast game that I'm kind of hunting right now. Is
Rally?
South Park Rally.
It's like a Mario Kart clone.
Yeah. Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Oh, banger! Banger!
It's a pretty nice game. They ported this to fucking everything.
GameCube version is expensive as fuck.
It does have disc 1 and 2. The only thing is the manual was ripped
Why do they
off.
do this?
I don't know why they do that, but
You sons of bitches, you're the kind of people that get out of the shower to piss. You're the kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're
yeah. Carrier.
Huh?
Horror game.
Dun, dun, dun!
Pretty awesome. The disc is in great condition. Kind of looks creepier on the disc than it does the actual game.
Before this game got like really stupid expensive, I almost had this game and the strategy guide for it, and I passed it up.
Yeah.
Oh no, they didn't.
Yeah. Only thing is,
Did you show that yet?
another one
Oh,
of those,
you
and I don't think it's in the original case because it's not sure about that. It might be in the original case.
the kind of people that eat the peel off the banana and throw the banana away.
Yeah.
That's like, what the fuck? Like, why would you do that? Like, who does this?
Obnoxious people. The kind of people that do that
That don't make any fucking sense.
They don't put their buggies in the buggy return.
Yeah, sure. That don't make any fucking sense whatsoever, dude. Like, I just want to keep the front, but like, what is it doing? It's not saving any space. It's not like what the fuck? What'd you do? Use the other?
The only thing I can
I mean,
imagine.
the only thing I can imagine is some pothead done fucking kind of. It's like, God damn it, we're out of rolling papers. Yeah, go get the carrier fucking Sega Dreamcast game and let's fucking tear the pages out of it. And it's like, but keep the goddamn cover because I gotta know what I'm.
Yeah, I need to know what I'm playing.
Yes.
The only scenario I can think of is like maybe they wanted to read the manual without their disc looking bad, so they tore the. I don't fucking know. That's the only thing I can think of. This last Dreamcast game was the one that caught my eye when I went to go get this whole lot. It is Evil Dead: Hail to the King. I've been wanting this. I've seen it at our local game store, and I just couldn't pull the trigger because they didn't have the manual.
You ever played it?
No, I have not. I know it's probably not good.
No, I like it, but it's real frustrating because shit spawns.
Yeah.
All the fucking time. You can't take 2 steps without. The thing is, you think you have spots memorized where shit spawns? No, it's random. And that game is long as fuck, bro. That game is long. You go through all the fucking Evil Dead story, like from Evil Dead all the way up to fucking Army of Darkness. Like, there's 4 Evil Dead games now, but the original 3 was that one, and the other 2 are on PS2 and Xbox. I got them all. Those are great fucking games. Second one is tedious too, where shit's spawning on you all the fucking time. The third one's more of a more laid back, chill kind of thing. But yeah, those games you really got to be fucking on your toes in these games because there's shit just coming up everywhere. My uncle used to be a hippie, and he was involved with the production of the first Evil Dead movie. True story.
What did he do in it?
Dude, I thought he was full. Dude, for years I thought he was full of shit. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, he had the first Evil Dead movie, and he was like, he would always let me borrow. All right, story time. In the first Evil Dead movie, it was filmed in Morristown, Tennessee, near Knoxville. For years, my uncle would let me borrow the first Evil Dead movie. He would let me borrow other horror movies, but that was always his favorite. He would have these, what I thought were tall tales.
Yeah.
He was, yeah, I was there when they made this movie. I never went into full detail about it, but when I got a little older, he told me he was real heavy into like LSD and this and that back then. So he was kind of just wandering into like random places at times with his buddies, and they were somewhere like a bar or whatever in near Knoxville or something. Said these people came in and they were just kind of chilling, shooting the shit, and they were like, "Hey, y'all want to come help make a movie?" My uncle's buddies or whoever they was with, they was all like, "Hell yeah." They went off and they went to a cabin in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm pretty sure it was Sam Raimi and Ted Raimi. Well, anyway, he would tell me the story about how he was helping make the movie and shit and blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, the whole time they were making this movie, everybody was on dope and everybody was drinking and high and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. He would tell the same story over and over and over. Years later, I had actually seen this interview with Bruce Campbell, and he was talking about when they were making the scenes for him. He said there was nothing but like a lot of hippies and stuff on the set, and everybody was fucked up and this and that. And I was like, and he almost told like the same story from a different point of view on this talk show. He said they would go to like multiple places, that they would go to like colleges and
like, hey, you want to be in a movie?
Yeah, it's like, y'all want to come here? So, because apparently it was like they didn't have a lot of money to fuck around with. Yeah. So yeah, they were like, so we just went out and fucking just anybody that wanted to help, we would let them come help. When he was telling that story, I almost had deja vu. My uncle, I always thought he was blowing smoke out of his ass, so it's one of those things that went over my head. So when I seen his interview with Bruce Campbell and he's telling the story, I'm like, I've fucking seen this before.
Yeah, have I watched this podcast already?
Yeah. But there's a specific scene in the movie where these hands reach out around the camera, and supposedly my uncle used to tell me that he was one of the hands that came in, because it's like multiple hands come in. There's something, I can't even remember what scene it was. I'd have to watch it to tell you.
We was hanging out with some buddies one day, and James was telling us this story, and I was like, that's bullshit. James is probably watching that movie, and when the hands started coming in, he'd be like, Oh, that's my uncle's hand. That's the one that touched me.
You just start
James
as
is
soon
like,
as he
"Watch."
gets that. The whole movie's gory as shit. I'm like, hell yeah! And you see hands pop out of the screen. It's like, turn it up, turn it up,
Turn it off. That's the uncle.
turn it up, man! I can't help this shit. This movie's fucking boring.
Boring.
Yeah,
Dead
that
eyes.
don't even look real, and these hands come out. Fuck! Get under the table.
Uncle, no.
Yeah, put it back. I thought my uncle was blowing smoke out of his ass, but when I seen the fucking Bruce Campbell thing, I was like, I just remember it's like, dude, it's the same fucking story. That's the only second big one I've ever had. PS2. Fat PS2. It's a fat bitch, kind of heavy. I love it, love it.
Now, one thing about these, I bet you didn't know that if you played it this way, or if you played it this way, you could actually turn the little.
Oh my god!
all them gaming videos where they're like, "Did you know that you could turn this sideways?" And nobody ever knew that. Can you believe it?
You say people do that? I think it's one specific motherfucker.
Yeah, like one or
dude.
two.
Oh, how did I not know this?
Hey, Jimmy. Oh, what? Did you know this logo turned sideways?
What are you
way.
doing? I'm putting in this code so I can get infinite lives. That's not gonna work. Just watch. What are you doing?
You just start roasting other gaming channels.
Oh my god! Didn't have a controller to go with it, so I acquired this GameStop controller.
Sealed in the box.
Sealed in the box. Well, it's been good, and it's been bad, and it's been everything in between. And this is just more money that we've just shelled out for your enjoyment, and from ours to yours. Have a nice day, and go fuck yourself. Bitch.